Hi everybody, Dugraz here with Dugraz Reports. Today I'm going to do a new type of video, a new segment I guess you'd say, called Random Credit Card Thoughts, where I just go over any news or information or maybe just thoughts that popped into my head. Before I dive in though, on this channel we talk about epic value, including, but not limited to, credit card rewards for the average Joe and the average Jane. If that sounds interesting to you, please subscribe to the channel and please click the thumbs up button. Let's dive in. The first thought on my mind is about US Bank, and they've had a couple targeted offers recently. One that's and one's just plain bad. The one that's mez, this one, it came in the mail to me. It says, get ready for summer and earn up to $20. And basically what it's telling me is if I use my Altitude Reserve card on gas station, bike shop, sporting goods, and motorhome and RV rentals, if I spend at least $200 total, I'd earn a $5 statement credit. $300 total, I'd earn a $10 statement credit. $500, I'd earn a $20 statement credit. So that's, for the first tier, that's about 2.5%, which isn't all that exciting. But sometimes I use my Altitude Reserve card at gas stations anyway, if they have a mobile wallet reader on the front, so I can use Apple Pay, or if I go inside, I'll use Apple Pay. So that's 3% if you use it on travel in their portal or through real-time rewards. Gives you a 1.5 modifier, so effectively 4.5%. So if you get the 2.5% on top of that, it would be, what's that come out to? 5.5, 6.5, 7% total cashback equivalent. So if you're going to be buying gas anyway and you think you might hit $200, you might as well, but not that big of a deal. The second targeted offer from US Bank that's just a plain stinker came by email, and I deleted it. But if you look over here, there was a Doctor of Credit website. By the way, I'll be referencing Doctor of Credit and possibly Frequent Miler, and I'll put links to both of them, great websites, down in the description box. It says US Bank spending bonuses, 20 to 50% bonus points. And basically the idea is the offers are for a certain bump up, but you need to spend a certain amount before it kicks in. The specific offer that I got, and I put it in the comments down here, was earn up to 20% more points, up to 2,000 points for every dollar you spend after you make 1,050 in purchases, and you enroll in it. And the calculation is this: you solve for what 20% of what equals $2,000. Well, that's $10,000. So I have to start by spending $1,050 and then spend $11,050 total to get the extra 2,000 points. If I spend that on travel with that 1.5 modifier, that gets me a whole extra $30 because you move the decimal 2 to the right. That'd be $20. Take it times 1.5. I don't think getting the extra $30 for $11,050 of spend is amazing. I suppose if you're really flying through your Altitude Reserve spend, there's no harm in enrolling, but yeah, I'm not going to change my spending patterns because of that really kind of ridiculous offer. Come on, US Bank, give us something better than that. Next. How about some news regarding Citi and their limited time offer to transfer points to American Airlines? What? American Airlines? Well, that's pretty cool. Citation to Frequent Miler, there's an article from, about a month ago saying that Citi is now allowing you to transfer thank you points to American Airlines, but only for a limited time. And this goes through November 13th. And you can transfer 1-to-1 if you have the Prestige or Premier, 2-to-1 if you have the Rewards Plus or the Preferred, Thank You Preferred, which is an older card. So my thoughts on this, there was a different episode of Frequent Miler that said something like, is Citi now the best rewards program? Well, question one is this going to become permanent? And question number two is this worth doing? Now, in my case, my home airport, Des Moines, Iowa, or the closest airport to where we live, American is probably the best airline. We fly to Arizona. We have relatives down there. There's also a direct flight to Chicago and a couple other places. That's the airline we're most likely to use. So yeah, it is a really cool thing for me. I have the Rewards Plus card, which I haven't really cared for in the past, but now I'm like, am I going to keep it? Because, I mean, that's pretty good. In addition to that, I got a targeted offer from Citi about 3 or 4 weeks ago for 5x spending on any online purchase up to $250, I think. So that would be 1,250 points, I guess. So even though you take a haircut or you have to cut it in half, if I cut that 5x in half, and it's not combinable with the roundup feature or anything else, you just get whichever one's better. That's 2.5 thank you points for every dollar spent, effectively, which could become 2.5 American Airline points. Well, American Airline points are probably worth, well over 1 cent per point. So I would probably value that at the equivalent of at least 3% back, maybe a little more if I spent it on American Airlines. So that's a pretty compelling offer. So I'm going to have to do some thinking on that one. Is my Citi Rewards Plus card going to come out of the sock drawer? Am I going to get a Citi Premier card? I don't know. I'll have to think that over. It'll kind of mess up my other strategies. Everybody knows about the Chase Sapphire Preferred all-time high sign-up bonus offer of 100,000 points. Just thought I'd mention that my wife did get that card, the Sapphire Preferred, and we just now met the bonus. So we've got 100,000 Chase points coming our way. Since I have the Sapphire Reserve, those are worth at least $0.015 each, as I can use them to pay myself back on grocery purchases. And I have another video where I talked about how I did that. I'll put a link up there. And that's worth at least $1,500. So pretty good use of a $95 annual fee. Not a lot else to say about that. Here's another frequent miler article about the Wyndham Earner credit card. Specifically, I'm thinking about the business credit card. And yeah, they've upped their sign-up bonus. So you'll see with this card, it's for Wyndham hotels. 8x points on hotels and gas station, 5 points on marketing, advertising, and utilities, 1x on everything else. 90,000 points for the sign-up bonus, and it's divided into 2 different tranches, and you have to spend 1,000 on the first one, 1,000 on the second one, but you get 6 months to do it. That's really no big deal. $2,000 in 6 months on things you would have bought anyway. So 90,000 points. The previous high, I believe, was 60,000. So that's a pretty good increase, 33-something% increase, or maybe it's double. I don't know. But anyway, that's a lot. They say enough for 12 free nights. To me, that's a little misleading because that's like staying at an Econo Lodge on, South Central LA or something like that for that basis. But to be a little more specific, there's a couple ways you can use it. They're kind of fancy. One is cottages.com, and this is cottages based in the United Kingdom if you're traveling there, or I think they're in like 2 or 3 other European countries. One of them might be Sweden, but don't quote me on that. And I've searched here because our family might go to Europe sometime in the next 12 months. Don't know for sure yet. Their cottages are 15,000 Wyndham points per bedroom. Most count as 2 bedrooms, so that'd be 30,000 points. But yeah, that would be enough for 3 nights at a really nice cottage in the United Kingdom, worth way more than the annual fee. The annual fee is $95, but one of the other things that you get with this card is each year on your anniversary, where does it say this? You get 15,000 points. You just get it. And you get diamond status, which I don't know, that amounts to a lot. But 15,000 points, looking at how frequent miler values those points, 90,599. So about 0.66 cents per point. So a little math would say that 150 or 15,000 points would be worth just right around $100. So every year they're giving you $100 worth of points, and it costs $95 a year. So you're breaking even as long as you use at least 1 night per year. So that becomes a good sock drawer card. And if you can find a way to manufacture some spending at gas stations, if you can find a single gas station that will actually let you buy things like Visa gift cards or MasterCard gift cards in any sort of quantity with a credit card, good luck. I used to have this one gas station in our town that was sort of connected to a hardware store where they would let you buy $500 Visa gift cards or MasterCards on a credit card. No questions asked. Didn't have to show ID or anything. And they just changed their policy to where it's a maximum of $100 you can put on a credit card. Everything else is credit or debit or cash. That's really annoying. I can't find a single gas station in my local area that will let me buy $500 Visa gift cards with a credit card. So maybe you're more lucky than I am. Couple questions for you. One is, have you found any place like that? Second is, am I talking too slow or too fast? Sometimes I watch other people's videos. I'll put it on 1.25 speed because I think they're taking too long to get to the point. So if you think I'm speaking too fast or too slow, put that in the comments down below. The other question I have for you is, what questions do you have on these things or any particular topic you want me to cover? I'd love to get your feedback. As always, please subscribe to the channel. Please click the thumbs up button. Thanks for watching, and may your spending be frugal and may your points be plenteous. Catch you later.